Sweetheart, isn't it a little early for a maternity dress? You see, I remember when I was pregnant with Tom. Oh, it took me, 5 months before I showed even a little.
Oh, I'm just so excited. I can't wait to show the world that I am carrying Simon's baby.
Yes. Would you excuse me just a minute?
Sure, I have a whole other rack to go through.
Okay. Honey.
Hi.
You didn't have to come in today. I have everything under control.
Has Hal called?
Well, about 2 or 3 times. He sounded concerned.
Concerned that his wife is conspiring with a possible felon?
Now, Barbara, look, honey. Seeing Craig while you're still living with your husband is a very dangerous game.
Lisa, we are not living together. We are sharing space.
Okay, but you're still married. And the children think that they still have some kind of family. Honey, I'm not judging you. Believe me, I would be the last person to do that. I'm talking from experience. Negotiating 2 men at the same time has a nasty little habit of just backfiring right on you.
You're the one who's changed, Lily. Not the people around you. And if you don't...
Simon.
Good, you're okay. Look, I'm sure I don't need to ask, but you weren't followed?
No, I left the house. No one saw me, and I drove around the block a few times.
Good. Do you want me to take your coat?
No, thanks.
I've been worried, Lily.
I know. I got your message the other day.
Yeah, and when I didn't hear from you, I really wanted to call you back.
Oh, that wasn't a good idea.
It's been too long. We need to talk.
Yes, I know.
Look, you were right. You were right when you said I needed to find out the truth about Katie and the pregnancy. I mean, we can't decide anything until we make sense of this mess.
So what did you find out?
Well, Katie and I did go and see the doctor. And it's true, she's pregnant. I was sure there was some kind of mistake, but there's no doubt the doctor confirmed it. Look, I can't read your face. Please tell me what you're thinking.
I don't know if you're ready to hear what I have to say. And I don't know if I'm ready to say it.
Okay. All right, well, let's start with this much. Do we stand a chance? Or are you ready to walk away?
Oh, I just thought it was another one of Katie's lies.
I don't want to talk about Katie.
Don't we have to?
No. No, we still come first. You know, maybe that's wrong, but I don't care about what is right and wrong. I care about being with you, Lily. You know, and maybe in a bizarre way, this pregnancy's a blessing.
How can you say that?
Well, maybe this pregnancy is all that immigration needs as proof that this is a real marriage. You know? I'll get a green card, they'll stop watching me so constantly, and you and I can...
Simon, please.
No. This could be the answer. I would never abandon the child, and Katie knows the truth. She knows that I'm in love with you. And once the INS back off, we'll be able to work something out. Okay? And one day... We'll have it all. We will. A real home, our home, right here.
No, we won't. we can't.
Hey, Lisa.
Hi there. Oh, isn't that darling? It just came in today.
Ah, it's nice. If this doesn't yell, take me, I'm yours, I don't know what does. Very nice.
Sure, I'll tell you a little secret. I have one almost exactly like this in my own closet.
Oh, get out of town. We'll be prepared isn't just for the Boy Scouts anymore.
The dressing room's right over there, you know. And if you need help, let me know.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you.
Rosie D. How you
You better be careful, Blondie. We chew up and spit out girls like you back in Hoboken.
doing? So, spicing up your wardrobe?
Well, if you must know, Miss Nosy, I am. I'm seeing Holden now.
Oh. Well, and I'm sure he's seeing a lot of you.
Are you jealous?
Of you? Hardly. No, actually, to tell you the truth, Simon and I are building a future together.
Oh, in your deluded dreams, maybe.
No, it's true.
Oh, you wouldn't know truth if it fell out of the sky and knocked you out cold. God forbid.
Wouldn't be so sure.
Let's talk about it, okay? I mean, you're batting. Oh, this is nice. 0 in the love department. Holden wouldn't give you a cold, and Simon's just keeping you around so he can be close to his real love. Oh, and that's not you. But I guess it's better to be used than nothing.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I know desperate when I see it.
Really? Well, do you know a maternity dress when you see it? That's right. Guess who's carrying Simon's baby? Me. And that changes everything, Rose. And I do mean everything.
I know that a baby complicates our plans. But please, let's not this thing spin out of control.
No, it's not a thing. A thing? It's a life. It's a life. So many lives have been affected by what's going on here. You have an unborn child.
I know, and I will take care of my baby.
Your baby! Your baby is innocent. It never asked to be a part of this mess.
Look at me. This is not a mess. It's not a mess. Look at me. We are so close. We are so close to getting everything that we wanted.
I know. That is exactly what I've been thinking about. Always being with you, us being together, and it has blinded me to everyone.
It hasn't.
Everything
No,
in my
it has
life except for you.
It has kept us focused. It has kept our dream alive.
I was focused on moving ahead with you, and I had forgotten about a very important part of who I am
and who I was before. And I was afraid if I let you go, that I would lose the woman that I had become. And it doesn't matter, don't you see? Finding yourself. It doesn't matter if you find yourself. If you lose the people that you love.
You haven't lost me.
No. But it's not about us anymore. It's about our children and our families. And it's about the way that I want to relive the rest of my life. I will never be truly happy if I keep hurting the people that I love and I care about. It's not about Katie. It's not about her being pregnant. That's just one more painful situation on top of so many other painful situations.
So what you're saying is, that if Katie wasn't in the picture, then you'd want what? To end things?
All right, if we're going to go on this trip to La La Land, let's talk about it. Maybe, and this is the big maybe. If you are pregnant, what does that change?
Well, Simon is committed to our family. He knows how to be a good man and stand by his woman, and that leaves Lily a free agent.
Says you.
And whose big, broad shoulders do you think she'll want to cry on?
Lucinda's got a nice set.
No. Her stable boy, Rose. The love of her life, which also happens to be, your fantasy man. Face it, Rose. Holden's as good as gone. He would never turn his back on Lily, especially with a broken heart and all, so it's one more perfect little reunion in their sickening love affair.
You know, if you are pregnant, your hormones are going nutty because your fantasies are woo-woo.
Speaking of fantasies, you might want to save some money and not buy an expensive negligee. No, you're going to need that money for a bus ticket back to New Jersey. You're definitely going to need it.
I know why this is happening. We have been under tremendous pressure. We have spent so much time apart that it's like we've started to forget what we're fighting for, but we can't. All right? We have to love each other enough to keep on fighting.
That, because I do love you, and I always will.
Well, there you are. That's it. That's all that matters.
No, it's not. I mean, we cannot pretend that if we're together, everything's going to be all right. We cannot pretend that everything that we do is not going to trickle down to the most innocent people. I mean, if we stay together, then you're going to be a part-time father, at best, to your child. And we can stand here and we can pretend that this child will never know, will never understand, but it will. And Luke and Faith, you say they're just kids. They'll adjust. But they're not adjusting, Simon. Luke is scared and he's confused. And I'm taking my children all over town just so I can spend a few moments alone with you. This doesn't make any sense. And it's not just about them. It's about you. And how much this has hurt you. You'd be back in Australia if I hadn't begged you to stay. You would be married to Katie, living here. You'd be moving on with your life.
Not without you. That's why I went into this situation. I went in with my eyes wide open. I did it for us. Okay, I have no regrets.
I was wrong. I was wrong. And I know you have every reason not to believe what I'm saying right now. But it's the truth. From my heart, I know it's the truth. It's over.
Second chance. You used to believe in second chances, too. But I guess you've forgotten what it's like not to give up on the people you love.
I'll wrap that for you. Okay?
Thank you.
Good. I'm glad to see that you took my advice. Now you'll have something that you can actually use.
No, I got something, all right. I got a hunch the size of Moby Dick. You know, it's interesting to me that Simon and Lily finally figure out what they want, and now all of a sudden you're pregnant.
Call it fate.
Oh, no. I call it bull. Huh. You could never ice out Lily, pregnant or not.
Well, believe it or not, Lily can't control Mother Nature or fate.
Oh, I've seen your kind of fate. It's in a big pot, full of deceit, a dash of lies. You stir it up, and it comes up smelling like the stinker you really are. I had a front row seat last summer. You kept Holden in the dark about where Lily was for months. And you tried to blow me away. You know what? You were out of your league then. And you're out of your league now. The only thing fate's going to serve up you, honey, is a fall. And a big one. You better watch your back, little girl. 'Cause Rosie's on the case.
Where are you going?
I'm going to have a little powwow with Lily. You should order some long johns, you know, because after the two of us are through with you, that's going to be the only thing, and I mean the only thing keeping you warm at night. Ciao.
Well, she forgot our little goodies. So, darling, you want to take this dress?
No. I've changed my mind. I'm going to take this instead.
Well, that's hardly a maternity dress.
Well, a girl has to be a mother and a wife. Don't you think this would grab a husband's attention?
Yes, unless he's brain dead.
Perfect. Then I'll take it.
So what's your next move? Back to Holden?
No. No, that's not it at all.
No, Katie warned me that this is exactly what would happen.
I am not choosing
Come on,
Holden
Lily.
over you.
This is the way that the game has been played since day one.
No, this is about the woman that I have become, what I can live with, what I can't live with.
And you can live without love? You know, I can't. Well, maybe I can, but it's not what I'd call living. What we have is rare. It's precious.
I will cherish it for the rest of my life.
Right. And what am I doing while you're cherishing this memory?
Getting on with your life.
I've told you. It is not a life if you're not in it.
We cannot talk about what could have been. We have to deal with what is. I have to return this to you.
Please, Lily, don't.
Look, this... I shouldn't have this anymore. Please, don't make this any harder than it already is.
I want it to be hard. I want it to hurt like hell right down to your soul.
Then you got your wish. Please. Maybe you think I'm being selfish, but in the long run, this is the best for everybody.
You have no idea what I'm thinking. Not one bloody idea.
I should have expected you to be angry. I just didn't expect so much bitterness.
How would you have me act then, Lily? How? What, like the noble Holden?
No. I just haven't seen you like this.
What, since before Atlantic City? Before I was crazy enough to fall in love with you?
It's not crazy.
Yeah, well, I've taken a page out of your book, haven't I? Putting myself first, getting back to who I really am.
I know who you really are.
No, you know a sentimental fool who forgot the first rule of survival. Every man for himself.
I never wanted to hurt you.
Oh, please. Don't give me those. This is not about you. The whole world is not always about you. You know, I just forgot myself for a while. That's it, yeah, I set myself up for this.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I came into town with a plan to get rich quick and roll over anybody who got in my way. Oh, one look at your face and I knew I had my work cut out for me. But the prize was the diamond, not the girl. Yeah, and like an idiot, I let my guard down and, you know, after that, there was no going back.
I'm sorry.
You see, I don't want your pity. I got everything I deserved, didn't I? I'm married to a girl I barely know. Living in this rat hole with a kid on the way.
I never wanted this
What
for
did you want? All those mornings on the island. When we woke up together with our bodies touching. You do remember that, don't you? Or what did you want that day in my hotel room when you begged me not to walk out of your life? Or what did you want when you pushed me to the altar to marry Katie? You see, I remember it being something like, well, at least we'll be in the same town together. Breathing the same air, dreaming of a future together.
I thought it was going to work. I really did. But no matter what has happened, I will always see my love for you as a gift.
Our love doesn't exist. No, I wish I'd ripped that diamond out of your hand in Atlantic City and never looked back. Or at least took your mother's bride when she offered it to me. Yeah, that cash would have gone a long way to easing the heartache.
I know that you don't think of this right now, but we were good for each other. Our love made us better people. It's true, Simon. Our love turned you into a man that would stay in a strange town, give up so much, sacrifice everything for the sake of love. Into a man that would give his great-grandfather's letters to someone because they mentioned love being honorable and it should be cherished and something to fight for. You have to hold on to this. Because it's a reminder of who you are, the man that you really are, the man that was not ashamed to run into a silly Halloween party and profess his love in front of a town full of strangers. That is the man that I fell in love with. And nothing you say and nothing you will do will make me see you any differently.
Yeah, well, look again, Lily. That man is gone forever. He's learned his lesson. He's got you to thank for it.
Go on living like this hell. I won't. I want a divorce.
You know, I've been walking around this dump, telling myself that one day this nightmare will be over and you and I will be together. And finally, my life will mean something.
It already does.
Just go, Lily, please. Just go. And, you know, and whatever you do, don't you dare come back in here tomorrow and tell me that you have made a mistake, because you know what? I don't want to hear it. You used me. You used me to wake up from your dreary life as a bored housewife. You flirted with passion, and when it got too hot, you ran for cover.
That's not true.
You know what? Katie was right.
No.
Yeah. You know, they're their words I never thought I'd mutter. But yeah, she said that it'd only be a matter of time before I was a footnote in your predictable little life with...
No, Katie is bitter.
At least she knows what she wants.
I deserve that. But I meant what I said. This is not about Holden. It's about my children. Wherever I go, I need to be with my children. Luke and Faith.
Yeah, whatever.
She will always be a part of me.
What does that mean?
It means that I will forever be changed because of the love that we shared.
Our love was just a detour in the life and times of an Oakdale socialite. You know, and if this is love, well, to quote the song, Lily, it stinks. And I feel sorry for the next poor sucker that you string along when you get bored with your small-town existence.
I know that this is something that you don't want to hear right now. But I am sorry. I am truly sorry.
Yeah, so am I. Sorry that I let you blindside me. And sorry that I didn't say goodbye sooner, you know? So for the record, here it is, sweetheart. Goodbye. I said goodbye.